This Sunday finds us
in Bargo.
Let's take a look at how we got here.
We started the week in Yass.
Yes, we did. We are in Yass, and this is where we're going to camp for a couple of days. The Joe O'Connor Park. Self-contained vehicles only, 48 hours maximum stay, and just don't park on the road is what they ask. There's a couple of spots up here that look flattish or levelish, which you could probably park at and camp up, no worries. There was a couple here this morning. Over the other side of the footy ground, there's a couple of spots that are sort of almost semi-tiered, aren't they, Tanya?
Yeah, there's like about 3 tiers, but yeah, it's not very even.
Yeah, so there was probably 4 or 5 vans over there last night.
Yeah.
But we like water, so we've come down this one, which is also the road down to the boat ramp. You see the boat ramp just goes down to the river on the right. People were parked up, or had their van up there last night, which would have been a really good spot. But we're over here. Basil and Sir Gallivant. Put the awning out. We're probably going to put the awning up later because we're getting some ordinary weather coming in apparently. Bit of wind. And that is the Yass River. Now, Yass, the only thing I know about Yass used to be when the McDonald's opened and that photo of the sign that said the big golden arches M and Yass open, and the photo on the internet just said it was my ass open. So
wow, that's what you're leading with.
That's what I'm leading with. So Yass is a place, I suppose, since the bypass that lots of people have driven past and not really gone in to have a look. Now Tanya's travelled a lot more to Sydney than me, quite a lot due to family. Now what are your memories of Yass, Tanya?
There are none.
There are none?
No.
Because just all the time you drive to Sydney, you just drive through it?
Well, before the bypass, yes. We just drive through it, keep going, and then the bypass and you whiz past.
Alright, so we're going to have a wander around Yass and see if it's worth stopping at. I hope it is, because we're stopping here for 2 nights. So we walked into town from our camp, and it's not a long walk. It's actually a really nice walk. The streetscape of Yass is beautiful, isn't it, Tanya?
It is. They've got some gorgeous old buildings.
Beautiful old buildings. Obviously shows the wealth that it had one day, and probably still does have. The little green space down near the bridge got a great playground, slides, swings, toilets, and an electric barbecue. This would be a great spot for just to stop and have a sandwich or a picnic or a barbecue.
Kids blow off some steam.
Yep. Cracking 48-hour camp, free gas. We're down on the water right next to the river. Just a heads up, this is where the locals come to swim. So if you like local teenagers, yeah, they come to swim. So if you're down here and it's a warm day, expect to be treated to some lovely hip hop at a significant volume.
Exceedingly inappropriate.
Yes, but you know, they're down here having some fun, so It's their house, it's their town, but just a heads up that it might happen. We've driven down to Berrima, and we're at the Berrima River Reserve camping area. So it's $18 a night. You got to call to book, and there's maximum of 2-night stay or a 48-hour stay. Now we're just down here. It's a cracking little spot. It's a beautiful little village. But we're just down here. There's only 4 sites. And when we rang last week, we were the first ones to get a chance to book a site. And she said, site 1 is the best site, I'll give you that one. And 100% agree with her. Site 1 is the best. And this space in here is site 2. And then we come over here, a little bit further in the far corner is site 3. With this one up the top, above this bit of a cutout, that is site 4. So, very happy with site 1. If we had to book again and you had your choice of sites, 100% site 1. At the Berrima River Reserve, there's a couple of walks you can do. There's the Lambie's Well and the River Walk. So the River Walk also tells you they've got some history boards and that, and it was an internment camp during World War I for Germans. So Germans that were in Australia when war broke out, most of them were German sailors or merchant sailors, and they were kept in Australia and they were sent here to live. So fascinating history and picture boards as you go along. How they were allowed to leave camp but had to be back by 6:30. They were still getting paid by the merchant ship companies half their wages. They used that to build houses in this beautiful part of the world. Now it's 1.5 k's. It's a fairly good walk. There's a few rocks and all that which, you know, have your tripping hazards. But at the moment it is lovely and green. As you can see, it's all this information, the buildings that were built by the Germans in the internment camp, about the first Australians, a bit of their backstory and history. But if you're not into history, you only want to get out into nature, it is a beautiful spot to have a walk. So if you do come to Berrima and stay at the River Reserve, make sure you do the river walk. 1.5 k's, 1.7 k's, totally worth it, it's beautiful. This is the village of Berrima. I haven't been to many villages, have you, Tonya?
No, but
What's the difference between a village and a small town?
I don't know. In New South Wales, they just say village. I think it's nice. I like it.
If you know what the difference is, leave a comment below. But we're going to go and have a look around the village of Berrima. We're in the Surveyors General in Berrima. And apparently, this is the oldest continually licensed bar in Australia. So,
It's very rabbit warrening when you walk around.
oh, it is.
Like an old pub.
So, cheers to old bars. Well, we just had a surprise pub now.
That was very good.
The Surveyor General Inn.
Yes.
We only went in there because we just seen it was the oldest continually licensed inn in Australia. So we thought we'd got to have a beer there.
Yes.
So I had a beer and stayed for lunch. And now, what are we going to do?
We're going to the Cupcake Cove.
The Cupcake Cove.
Getting us a cupcake.
This Berrima's got it all.
Yeah, it's really pretty and yum. So you're going to have to see what you would like, Scott.
So the other major building in Berrima is the jail. They started building it in 1834 and it worked all the way through till 1949. But what a magnificent building. And these fences, once again, wouldn't be keeping many criminals out or in with that.
Yes, but look at the wall behind.
Oh yes, that's probably the one more.
Look at that sandstone.
That gate is fantastic, isn't it? So this is a significant part of the Berrima streetscape.
It's really pretty for a jail.
Unfortunately, we're not allowed in there. That's a beautiful building. I'm sure it wouldn't have been a beautiful building 100 years ago when you're inside it.
No, not at all.
But now it is. I've had a couple of really peaceful nights at Berrima. It's a beautiful spot. And we've done the river walk. We're going to go and have a look at Lambie as well. So, once again, we're going to follow the river, but we're going to go the other way. Now we went for a small platypus hunt yesterday, or last night. Didn't see any platypus, but come across some ricali, which is always cool to see. That's probably not Lambie's well, it's probably just a big wombat hole. Oh.
We've seen a few of those.
So this comes in at the back of the jail.
Oh wow.
So it is a really quick walk into town this way.
Yeah, it's totally not good.
Yep. We've gone to Bargo and we're staying at the Avon Caravan Village, which has deluxe cabins, budget cabins and permanent sites. It also has a couple of sites for passing by caravanners. So there are a lot of permanent sites, there are a lot of people living in cabins for this, and it's probably busy that way for the same reason that me and Tanya are keen to stay here, is that it's close to Sydney. So we're going in to see Tanya's side of the family for a couple of days, and we thought we'd try and find a reasonably priced caravan park as close as we could to Sydney, and this is the one we settled on. Now it's $45 a night for power and water. So if you follow this around here, this is where there's a couple of sites. Well, there's 4 sites to be exact. And we're in the last one over there. So we booked in for 5 nights, knowing that we're going to be in Sydney for a couple of those nights. 10 minutes out of Bargo, you have the Avon Dam and the Nepean Dam. We're going to go and check both of them out now. This is the Nepean Dam picnic area, and it's a great green space. You got this big undercover barbecue area with heaps of seating, 4 electric barbecue hot plates, a sink, and even boiling water. There's an amenities block, toilets. There's a second covered barbecue area which also has 4 electric hot plates and some seating in the middle. You got scattered seating around the grassed area. You got some fantastic big old gum trees, and you got a brilliant playground. Just down from the Nepean Dam picnic day area, you have this other little picnic area. You got this bit of an open green space, a couple of hot plates, and more water. This is the Nepean Dam wall. It's beautiful. You got the cutaway of the stone in the cliff on the other side. You've got this beautiful rock work where they've shored up the banks on this side, and then down there you've got the pumps. So there's these couple of plaques just as you go on the wall which give you some stats, and it's a bloody lot of water. Like, the numbers are hard to fathom, and they put it in gallons just to make it more complicated. But I can honestly say, Jack, there's more than 10.
That there is. And no climbing on the damn wall.
No, get off the damn wall. Bloody hell. This really is beautiful. We're at the Avon Dam picnic area, and up the top there's a amenities block and a barbecued covered seated area. People are in there having a feed and a chat, so we won't film that, but there's heaps of seats and chairs scattered amongst trees on a bit of grass. So another fantastic big open space to come and use and share. As we go down here, we see Basil just purring around, checking things out. Hey Basil. You got all these different tiers everywhere. But really could accommodate a lot of people. This is a Friday afternoon, and like I said, there's one couple up in the top. Another covered area, 4 hot plates, another hot water sink, another just a tap. Yeah. So we've driven down to the Avon Dam wall. What a grand entrance for a bloody dam.
Oh, and this one's got a lot more gallons.
Well, this one's bigger, is it?
It is. The other one had 18 with lots of zeros. This one's got 47 with lots of zeros.
Wow. That is bloody amazing. So this one's, the Avon Dam is older than the Nepean Dam. Cost £1 million back in 1921 to 27. That is a lot of pounds. The engineering is just freaking phenomenal. Unfortunately, we have lunch back in the van and it's getting on, and by the time we get lunch organised we're going to have a really late lunch. Otherwise I could spend hours here. It's definitely a bring a cut lunch and spend the whole day at either of the dams, or you could do them both. And remember, don't count the years.
Make the years count.